Let go of the phone now.
No, I'm on the phone with my lawyer.
Let go.
I'm on the phone with my lawyer.
DeKalb County, Illinois, May 25th, 2023. A payroll clerk at her own front door. A search warrant signed by a judge. And a phone call she did not want to end.
I don't know, they sound big. DeKalb Police! Search warrant! DeKalb Police! Search warrant! He's coming. Yep, he's coming. Open the door! DeKalb Police, open the door! Open the door, I have a search warrant, open the door. Yes. Open the door or I'm gonna break your door. Sure. Okay, man. Anyone else home?
No, it's just me and my dog.
Are your dogs locked up?
Can I please see the warrant,
Yes.
please?
Yep, we'll give you a copy.
What is this?
Is your husband home or your children home?
No, my children are at school.
Here, sure. Here's that. Go and step out. Step with my partner over here. We're gonna explain everything to you, okay? We have to search it and make sure there's no one else here. So go out
I have to step out?
Yes.
Okay. Can I not get my purse or anything?
No. You have to go out with them.
Let go of the phone now.
No, I'm on the phone with my lawyer.
Let go.
I'm on the phone with my lawyer.
Let go of the phone.
Let's step out, please. Thank you. I'll stay with you. Okay, go ahead.
It just...
I'm gonna hang out with you, okay?
Can you please explain to me what's going on?
Yep. There's a search warrant for your house. Okay. I have an officer that's gonna talk to you once we make sure that everything's safe in here. Okay? Alright? There's no one else home? There's no kids home? Anything like that?
No, but...
Is your husband home or is he
No.
working? Okay.
Can I call my lawyer at least? Like...
Yep, you can do that. Okay. But we're gonna work on it, okay?
So I have to wait until you guys give me my phone?
Yes. There's a search warrant signed by a judge that says that we will be searching your house. Okay.
Max, you got upstairs?
Yeah, I'll hold it.
I'm gonna go right. Small bedroom over here.
Watch that deep corner. I don't know if
My lawyer said I shouldn't open the door or do anything or tell you guys to contact them first. So
I
that's not
understand. If you didn't open the door, I would have broke it down. Okay. So you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay. I've got a search warrant signed by a judge. It's not like I asked to come in. I've got an order to come in by the judge.
Okay.
Okay.
that's the garage on the right. Yeah, I'll hold it.
I'm going legal. Here's him both.
Clear.
Are there any weapons in the home or anything like that?
Yeah, my husband has
They're locked
concealed and
up.
carry.
Yeah, they're locked up though.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
And he's not here.
No.
Okay.
Pantry. It's clear.
The fraud isn't what this footage tests. It tests whether every decision that morning, the detention, the seized phone, and the arrest stayed inside the lines the Constitution draws around a warrant. This warrant didn't arrive cold. Years of audits, forged checks, and payroll records had been built into the probable cause. Two separate judges had already signed off, one for the home, one for the bank accounts. By the time they knocked, the case file was already made. Payroll fraud in plain terms, an employee with system access redirects company funds to accounts she controls. It doesn't look like robbery. It looks like a data entry error until someone audits the books. Here's how it works. The clerk controls who gets paid and how much. She creates ghost entries or inflates legitimate ones. The excess routes to accounts she controls. Do that across months or years, and the number in this case reached nearly $2 million. In Illinois, theft above $1 million is a Class X felony, the state's second highest tier. That carries 6 to 30 years. No probation available. Not as an option. Not at all. That is the charge waiting at the end of this footage. She didn't know it yet. The detective hadn't said it yet, but the warrant already had. 4 minutes into the search, she asked the question most people ask when officers are inside their home. Am I under arrest? The answer was at the moment no. That answer had a shelf life. The phone is the moment everyone fixates on. An officer tells her to hang up mid-call with her lawyer and it reads like police cutting off counsel. 2 things changed that picture. First, the phone was a listed item in the search warrant. Securing it was execution of the warrant, not suppression of a right.
Can I at least call someone to get my kids though from school? Like, this is delaying the process if I can't call them and at least say that.
When do they get off school?
My kid gets out of school at 12.
Okay. We got a little bit of time for that, but I will let you make phone calls for that, okay? It's 9:30.
But if he's out on a truck run, why can't I call him and just tell him, get back here now? I don't have anyone in DeKalb else to pick up my kid.
Okay. We'll let you make that call. Okay? Just not at this moment. Okay, we gotta make sure the house is safe, everyone's safe, and then we'll start having conversations. Okay?
Go ahead. Go police. Search warrant.
Clear.
There's like a door over here on the right.
I'm checking this door's behind you.
You gotta go around.
Take your time, guys. No rush.
Yeah, there's deep corner to the right. Turning.
Go. Go back here. You got that corner?
Yep.
Check that door.
Am I under arrest or something?
At the moment, no.
I'm not understanding why I can't call my husband just to tell him to head back this way then.
Nope, I understand you don't have a phone on you right now, so you can't call your husband.
I do have another phone I can use though. Or
That's
I can
also
pay-
part of the search.
My tablet's part of it too?
You guys clear?
We're almost about 15 seconds. We'll be done.
Alright, clear.
We checked that, right, bud?
Alright. Yep.
All right. We're coming up.
Alright.
All open up here.
Modern.
Master bedroom straight. Stairs to the left.
I'm with you. I'm gonna take left. I got it right there.
Hey, Lickle, she says he's out on a run right now, so no one should be home.
You guys next person.
I swear no one is here but me and my dogs.
That's okay. They got it checked out. I appreciate you.
I swear.
I know.
Closet.
Closet. Good.
Clear here.
Coming. There's a lot of stuff. You guys good then?
Good. Almost. Last room. You guys get this one? Yes.
Alright.
Clear.
While you guys are here, check secondaries.
Secondary.
Good. We get under the bed.
Good to clear the channel?
Sorry?
Are you good for me to clear the channel?
Yes.
Okay, stand 7. We're secure. You can clear fireplace.
Why do they want my text messages?
For the offense that's listed in the warrant.
You said the offense. Can you explain that? What does that mean?
Yep. You got a lot of questions. There's another detective that's going to have those answers for you, okay?
Okay.
I'll get him for you once he's done doing what he's doing inside. How long you lived here?
3 years now.
Okay.
Going on 4.
How many dogs do you have?
6. 2 I'm babysitting and 4 are mine.
Alright, so this here is Detective Lickle. We've got a lot of questions. He's got the information for you. Okay. So,
Patient, if you would please just let's go ahead and slip down this way.
Why can't we stand? I would like to stay closer to my house if that's possible.
Well, at this point in time, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to come down to the station with me. Okay?
For what?
Huh? As for right now, you're in custody. You're in custody. You're under arrest for theft as of right now. Okay?
So I'm being charged?
As of right now, yes.
Okay, so when can I call my husband?
I'll let you as soon as we get down
And my
there.
lawyer.
I know you have a lot. I know you have a lot of questions, and I want to be as accommodating as possible. Okay, so as soon as we get down there, we'll sit down, we'll have a talk, and when everything's situated, and like I said, I can answer questions for you, and I'll let you make what phone calls you need to. Okay.
So who's all under arrest? Who's all under arrest? Who are you charging?
As of right now, you're the only one here. So as of right now, you're the only one that's being charged.
Who else would be charged? My husband would be charged?
I don't at this point in time. I'm just concerned about talking to you. Okay.
You said you would answer more of my questions.
he will. We've got to do this part first. We will talk to you more at the police department. So for now, put your hands behind your back.
So when can I make my phone call? Because my kids get out at 12.
Can you step forward, please? Thank you.
Pull your sleeve up a little bit and your hair out of the way so we don't get stuck in there, okay?
I know you get a lot of questions, and I want to provide the answers for you, but then I just don't want to sit here and air out laundry in front of the entire neighborhood.
I just want to know, most importantly, I would like to call my husband so he can get the kids. Is my husband under arrest? Are you guys trying to get him too?
As of right now, that's one of our first priorities is getting a hold of the husband, make sure the kids are okay. So we're going to try.
But are you telling me the truth, or are you just saying it? Because I don't even know what I'm being. Okay. Who's charging me?
All right. Passion, I'm being upfront honest. I've been doing this for almost 19 years.
Okay.
I'm not trying to bamboozle you or anything like that, okay?
It doesn't even say who's charging me. It doesn't even say who's charging me.
We'll the Cal Police Department.
Yep, we'll talk about charges and whatnot when we get down there. Like I said, I'm not trying to bamboozle you. We'll try to get hold of your husband, try to make arrangements for the kids and whatnot, and get it all situated. Okay. Sorry, it's not the most comfortable, but I'll get you out of those ASAP, okay? They're boxes? Oh, they're just clearing stuff out. It says clearing stuff out of the van. This is part of the search warrant, which items were listed here. Obviously, you got your copy. It's right here. You can, when we get down to the PD, I'll let you look back over it again, okay? How long's your what?
How long is my stuff going to be gone for?
How long's your stuff going to be gone for?
Yes.
It's part of the investigation. 100% honesty. I don't know, because if whatever's collected will be collected as evidence, and then it's got to go through, whether you take it to court, whether you take it to court, whether you're found guilty or you're found innocent, whatever, and then he says if everything works out, when you're found innocent or innocent or charges are dismissed, that property will be returned to you. Okay?
But they're going to have it until then.
As right now, yes.
When the detective said, "You're under arrest," the question she'd asked 4 minutes earlier had just been answered. The gap between a detention and an arrest isn't just vocabulary. It carries different legal weight. Issue 1, the detention. Under Michigan v. Summers, 452, U.S. 692, 1981, the Supreme Court held that a valid search warrant carries implicit authority to detain any occupant present during its execution. In plain terms, the warrant didn't just authorize searching the house. It authorized holding whoever was inside while that search ran. She was at her own door. That was enough. The detention was lawful before the arrest ever happened. Issue 2, the handcuffs. Under Muehler v. Mena, 544, U.S. 93, 2005, officers may restrain a detained occupant during a search when security justifies it. The restraint is procedural, not punishment. It ends when the search ends. These did. One boundary applies. Under Bailey versus United States 568 U.S. 186 2013, Summers' authority is limited to the immediate vicinity of the home. She was at her own front door. That limit was never reached. A Summers detention and an arrest sit on different legal ground. The detention lasts as long as the search. The arrest needed its own probable cause and it carried Miranda obligations the hold never did. That probable cause came from years of records already before a judge. Second issue on the phone. The Sixth Amendment right to counsel attaches only after formal charges are filed. This was a pre-charge search. Nothing had attached. Nothing was violated. The Fifth Amendment right to silence was the right in play and it was available if she had used it. Charges land where the dollars do. Illinois 720 IL CS 516-1 theft above $1 million is Class X 6 to 30 years, no probation. That is count 1. Misappropriating a financial institution's property at that scale adds a second Class X count. Financial crimes conducted within 18 months constitute a continuing financial crimes enterprise under Illinois law, a third count. Each forged check is a separate Class 3 felony. The exposure isn't one sentence, it's a column. 1. Caution on the evidence. Search history pulled from a phone reads as damning. A typed query is not a confession. A not guilty plea keeps the presumption of innocence alive. The case was pending at the time of this analysis. The officers earn an A-. Entry was lawful, knock-announce show, the warrant wait. The detention was textbook Summers. The arrest was backed by years of documented probable cause. Cuffs applied with care, not force. What keeps them off an A, they took the phone with no explanation. One sentence removes the flashpoint. Under Michigan v. Summers, 452, U.S. 692, a valid search warrant carries implicit authority to detain occupants during execution. Every decision they made that morning holds up under that standard. The communication is the only gap. Patience grades at B+ on conduct, not guilt. She opened the door without forcing them to break it. She stayed calm throughout. She disclosed a secured firearm, honestly. She invoked her lawyer early, the smartest move available. What cost her the A came after. Once you invoke counsel, the move is silence. She kept talking. Under the Fifth Amendment, the right to remain silent protects you, but only if you actually exercise it. Invoking counsel and then continuing to speak hands the investigation what silence would have denied. The right was live. She chose not to use it. The agency lands at an A-, a patient evidence-driven investigation. Warrants for both the home and the bank accounts. Probable cause built across years before a single officer arrived. Force level on execution, none. The only gap is communication. Same note as the officers. Legal authority and felt fairness are not the same thing. 2 lessons. For anyone facing a warrant, comply with entry name, your lawyer, then stop talking. Rights protect you only if you exercise them. Invoking counsel and continuing to speak gives the investigation exactly what silence would have denied. For officers, one sentence of explanation turns a flashpoint into nothing. The phone was in the warrant. Saying so takes 4 seconds. If you want more bodycam analysis, the moments that play out in front of a camera and end up in court, hit subscribe. We post every week. Drop a comment, nearly $2 million Class X, felony, no probation available. What do you think the sentence should be? We'll see you in the next one.